What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So for this one, kind of want to just show you guys what I've learned so far using the bike for about 200 or so miles, in terms of like control, navigating through the dash and things like that. So kind of give you guys kind of a quick overview. This is not going to be in depth because I still have to explore all the other features of this motorcycle, but so far what I've gone through for as of right now. So you have a key. It's not a keyless. So you have your switch gear. There's two zones to this screen. So let's turn it on. Show you guys. It's a different screen than the V4R I had. This is a much more in-depth screen. So I pardon the bubbles too because I just put that thing on and I'm not really good at it. So you have the left zone, you have the right zone. So in the switch gear, you have a left zone, you have a right zone. So on the fly, on the right side, you can edit your slide control, wheelie control, engine braking control, ABS, traction control. You can edit it on the fly. And on the left side, you have your main settings, which is your main settings for the bike, but also different views. So let's exit out of this and go to views. So now you can simultaneously see your bike's vitals with your speedometer. Before you cannot do that, and now you can switch through that. Now you have this power mode thing. I don't know, to view what kind of how much power you're using. I don't know if it matters to me. A G meter, it doesn't matter to me either. My lean angle, I guess that's cool. How much brake, how much throttle you're using. And yeah, so it's kind of cool stuff. But what's really nice about this bike now is that this new suspension kind of gives you the best of both worlds. So it's both giving you settings for a fixed characteristic and a semi-active characteristic. So let's show you that here in the settings. So I go back to the main menu. Menu. So let's go to settings, and then let's go to advanced settings. As you can see, advanced has all those parameters. That means that's what you're editing. So advanced. So you have riding mode set up. So you can change the parameters of each riding mode. They allow you to do that on this bike, like a BMW GSA. You can make it tailor-made to however you want it to ride. And suspension modes, you can also edit it. So as you can see, we're gonna go into here. Now you have active and fixed. So you can choose either fixed or semi-active for each of the riding mode. So if you don't want to use the semi-active functionality of the fork suspension and stuff like that, you can make it act like a fixed suspension. So it's never gonna recalibrate for you. It's you set a clicker and that's always gonna be like that. So for example, I'm using road mode right now. For road, I chose active suspension because active is what I want. So within the active suspensions, there's also default presets. So you can see active track, active dynamic, active comfort, active low grip. So you can choose and edit these things and match it to the riding modes that you want. So you can also do that with fixed suspension. So fixed dynamic, fixed track, fixed low grip. So it's super intricate and it's super granular. Each riding mode, like I said, you can also change the let's go to like power modes, all that stuff. You can change it, dial it down, dial it to your liking. So it's super intricate. You don't really have to like you have to really just ride the bike first, but there's just so much functionality and customization on the bike that it's really amazing to me. So it's kind of like a quick overview. I don't want to spend too much time on it because, like I said, I'll just be reading you the owner's manual, which you can find online anywhere. But I just want to give you guys like kind of like the highlights of what matters to me as a rider, I guess, using the bike. That's actually really cool. So for my specific use, everything else in my riding modes. So you can see I'm going to cycle through the riding modes by pressing the mode button here. Everything in my riding modes are semi-active. I put all the suspension to semi-active except for the race mode. So if I go to race mode, let's see, highlight race mode, I have it on, right now it's on active track. But what you could do is actually you can change the setup of that and go to the suspension, and you can make it fixed. I would actually do fixed. I don't know why I went back to active. I would just do fixed mode and then fixed track profile. Because why would I need a semi-active for track? Sometimes it's okay. On the GSA I was riding semi-active, but I mean I probably use fixed. So that's kind of my philosophy there. So if I was gonna do, yeah, wet, everything's active low, active, active, active. But when I go to race, it's gonna be fixed right there. Also, when you're changing modes, it's nice that they show you in a glance the settings you have on that, because now like you can compare it to your wet setup, you can compare it to your race setup, you can compare it to your sport setup. So as you notice there, some have more parameters than others. So I don't know what that's about yet, but I'll find out. See, you see road doesn't have all the parameters editable, I guess. I don't even know what the hell is cruising. But the steering dampener, that's new. So back in the day, I had a CBR 1000 that had a Honda electronic steering control damper thing here. Now this one is electronically controlled. So the steering, even the steering is they tighten it up, I guess, when you're, you can do that, which is insane, the customization on this bike. So I'm really satisfied, really happy with this bike so far. But we gotta ride it some more. We gotta go try it on the track one of these days. So anyways, 6 minutes in, kind of want to just give you guys a quick overview. Don't want to make it too long, but if you guys have any questions, I can dive into that specifically. But for now, that's kind of like the general overview of what the Streetfighter V4 S, V4 S will give you. 2025 plus model. This is a 2026, so kind of like a new thing, not a lot of information out there yet. So yep, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.